Okay, what we're going to be doing, I'm going to try this slideshow here, kind of give you an idea of what we're doing. As you can, it's going to be actually seeing live work as we're working on the layout versus just taking pictures of the layout. Here you're seeing a bridge that Bob Hamilton, he built that from scratch, and I think he did an outstanding job on it. And people that come over to see it just can't believe it, but that's all out of balsa wood. Here's a long shot. It's about 17 feet, I guess, 17 feet down the wall there, and it actually works out smooth as can be. I mean, it works out great. Here's our yard. We put this yard together, and it's working really well. The only trouble is, I think we're trying to figure out that triple switch or double switch or whatever you call it at the beginning. I'm not sure how to exactly wire that. Here's a kind of a view of a part of it. We've just started working on the sky, trying to make clouds. That's interesting to do, and you'll see pictures of that shortly. Here's another view across the room where we got the layout at. You can see the yard there, and our beautiful clouds and so forth. And here we got the probably if you've seen any other of the videos we had, this is our turntable. I know that worked. Bob and John and Walter, everybody worked on that. That's complex. That was very complex. If you've seen my past videos, here's just another picture of the bridge. It looking very sharp, I think as you can see. And just another picture of the bridge over on the left-hand side. I think it really looks good. And of course, one of our straightaways here and our various layout of the track. Another shot from where you can see where the turntable is going to be. We're going to put on some more track that comes off from the turntable. If you see my previous videos, you can look underneath there, and it's amazing what's underneath that turntable. Just another shot here of us. I went down early before the guys came over and just took some pictures. Here's our youngest guy that helped us out the other day. That's Andrew, and Andrew lives across the street from me. And we first put him on cleaning track, as you know how much fun that is. Then we got him into something a little different as he got a little bit more familiar working around the layout. He's a good guy, and I think he had a good time, and he can come over anytime. It's nice to get young people involved in this type of the hobby. Here Jim here. Jim is with the railroad club that we belong to, the St. Charles Model Railroading Club, and he's come over to help. And there's a picture of Bob Hamilton. You probably heard me mention him a lot. The guy in the glass blue thing there, and his buddy Walter right next to him. That's me, Bob, trying to learn how to paint clouds, and old Andrew comes over, and it's just like nothing to it. I think he did a pretty darn good job. He can come over and paint more clouds if he wants. This is Bob working on the turntable. You'll see it in a minute here, and there's Jim up there wiring up. He's wiring up tortoises, our switches for our for the switches up there, turnouts. And there's a lot of wires underneath that table. And a lot of people look at it and say, well, Bob, when are you going to get done? It looks like you didn't do anything. As many of you model railroaders know, a lot of the work is under the table, not on top of the table. And there's another picture of Andrew going to paint some more clouds. Now Jim is on the top part trying to wire up we're going to wire up the switch, and they're actually working pretty good. They're actually working. There's little adjustments here and there. Works out really well. Now that Bob on the right there, Bob, and that's Walter behind him, his neighbor. He's over here. You see the wooden box there? That is actually what turns the turntable. And if you look inside, that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like trying to that makes the turntable turn. And he was adding an LED to it to let us know at least that the thing is lit or not. Walter there, he's working on the wiring of the tortoises. See, I went out. We had a great sale at one of our stores.